Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther will deliver his State of the City address in just 90 minutes. Thanks for staying with us for 10 TV News at 4:30. I'm Angela Ann. So the mayor talking about many things today, and we're expecting to hear from him coming up tonight at 6. But he sat down with 10 TV's Collin Dorsey to talk more about what's at stake for the capital city.
One thing that stands out and continues to stand out is that of domestic violence. It's a nationwide trend. How do we stop it in Columbus?
We can't ask the police to solve this scourge in domestic violence we're seeing. But as we brought homicides down dramatically, some of the lowest amounts we've seen in decades, the number of homicides related to domestic violence situations continues to grow and not go down with all those other stats. And so we've made some significant investments in Choices, which, as you know, is the only 24/7 domestic violence shelter in Central Ohio, more beds, more resources, more support. We need everybody to be involved in the solutions. We need faith leaders, we need business owners, we need service providers and others in the community to all be part of the solution. So I've asked our Director of Office of Violence Prevention, Rena Shack, to come up with a comprehensive plan for us to deal with this domestic violence that we're seeing increase in places across the community. And so we'll be sharing more details of that plan next month.
Why does the city feel it needs to intervene in the housing market? Columbus has an older housing stock, especially on the south end. I noticed that, we're talking about creating this property wholesale register here. It's already going to target, that's, I guess, the kind of the slang term are flippers out there. How do we do this in a city not come across as being overbearing?
We want to be a good place for landlords. We want be a good city and community for business, but we also need to stand up for tenants and help them fight back against shady landlords that have exploited them or taken advantage of them and taken advantage of this supply crisis that we have in place right now. And so whether you look at Colonial Village, you look at Latitude 525, those are both examples of where shady landlords and property owners took advantage of some of the most vulnerable neighbors in our community. And so this Office of Housing Stability will help fight back and stand up for those tenants and hold shady landlords accountable, and most importantly, keep people in their homes.
And that was 10 TV's Collin Dorsey reporting. Now, we will have a news crew at the State of the City tonight, and we'll bring you updates live at 6 when that event begins. And then be sure to watch 10 TV News at 11 for a recap of what the mayor had to say.